Ashland will serve it away. Serve, it's going to drop in for an ace. First ace serve for either team. Red Oak thought that one, like most tonight, it was going to go long, as both teams were struggling with long serves, but that one dropped in at the last second. Nice top spin that time for Bating, and the Knights lead it here 17-15 as Ashland serves it away again. Down the line, played by Johnson. That's up into the net. Another ace for Ashland Bating. 18-15 Kuemper. Largest lead again was 4 at 9-5. They're looking to match it here. Ashland again with the serve, played by Blackman. Now off to Ramirez. Back row attack by Carrick. Dug by Ashland over to Prescott. Back row attack for Venner, and that'll be into the net. That ball was just behind Venner. I don't know if she anticipated it coming. And the point will belong to Red Oak. They've got a chance to make a run here as Blackman heads back to the service line. So Blackman will serve. That is going to go deep. Prescott and Venner let it go, and the Knights lead it here 19-16. Both teams have struggled a little bit with the serve here in this first set. Serve on the way, played by Carrick, up to Ramirez, left side Johnson. That is going to be dug by Bating, but nobody took the second ball. When your setter has to dig, somebody's got to take the second ball. Nobody did. Schaefer will check in now for Schoen. And the Knights lead is down to 2 at 19-17. Serving it away again is going to be at Lennon. O'Neill, the serve on the way, played by Prescott. Baiting by the 10-foot line, comes right side to Glenn, and that'll be a tool for Franny Glenn. Tipped it right off of the fingertips of the block, and it dropped into the donut after that. So she'll pick up the tool. Glenn right now with 3 kills. Ashland unofficially 9 assists on the night. The Knights with 9 kills as Glenn heads back to the service line. Serve on the way, top spin dug by Blackman, kept alive that time by Carlson. And hit over by Bond, and now Bating. Ashland will get it off to Venner, cross court. I'll get it back up top now to Carlson, over it to Johnson, and Johnson going to pick up another kill. So Lexi Johnson cuts the rate. Kuemper lead down to 2 here at 20-18. And she'll head back to serve. Serve goes at Venner back middle, now up to Ashland. Middle set for Sophie, and that'll drop in. Sophie fading with them back in 30 seconds right here on Kick 106.7.
As the parent of a student athlete, it can be hard to find time for cooking.
Is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Welcome you back here on Kick 106.7. Jeff Blankman with you here tonight. Travis Brinks running our video, and that is up and running again. Had a little glitch, but it's up and running again, powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids. Knights lead it here 21-18. Casey Peter is set to serve it away. And the serve, a nice low hard serve played by Blackman up into the net. Carlson that time tried to play it, couldn't get it, didn't realize. So she turns, tried to spin and play it out of the net, but couldn't get spun in time. And Peter with the ace serve puts Knights up by 4, 22-18. This time goes down the lawn all over. Prescott to Ashland, left side Venner, and that one into the net. That'll make it now 22-19. Avery Pedley will come in for Casey Peter. That set pushed Avery out, or Cameron, out a little further than I think she anticipated. Either that or I didn't watch Cameron on her transition. She didn't transition far enough. It was one of the two. Ashland baiting with it, now over to Venner left side, hits it off of the ground. Played up into the air that time by Bond, and they'll come back over to Bond, blocked to the net, popped her back up. The attack out of the right side now, dug by Prescott, by Penalty, and now Sophie Baiting has a block, popped up by Ashland. Prescott sets it up for Venner, she'll roll it across. DeVries up to the right side, and the Carrick has it blocked to the net by Venner. It'll drop in for Kuemper. Venner got the block over there on the left. Red Oak popped it up into the air, but then couldn't get another play on it. The second ball dropped on the court, and the Knights now lead at 23-19 as Venner will head back to serve. Serve deep, gonna sail long. Kuemper not dragging that back foot and kind of following through to get that drop on the ball, and their serves are sailing long right now. That'll be something I'm sure the coaching staff will talk to the girls about in between games. Knights lead it here 23-20 as Ramirez goes back to serve now for Red Oak. Penalty on the serve received to Ashland. Middle set for Sophie. A big kill for Sophie, baiting her fifth. Ashland baiting now with 11 assists unofficially. Knights have set point here at 24-20. Serve on the way. Played up that time by Blackman. They'll come left side, and dropping in to kill is Carbaugh. She exploded up off of the ground, got a big kill off of the tool. It's now 24-21 Kuemper. And Carrick will head back to serve. Kind of a jump float taken up by penalty. Up to baiting, left side shown. Big swing, sails long, no touch. Red Oak pulls back within two at 24-22. Timeout going to be called by Kuemper. We're going to go ahead and keep it here. Don't want to be in a commercial break and have that last point get played, so we'll go ahead and keep it here. Don't forget as well, we've got our Motor Inn Player of the Game coming up following the ball game tonight. Motor Inn of Cary, your premier Toyota, Chevy, and Buick dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Of course, we do have Tyler Bruner as well down in Manning right now. He is calling the IKM Manning and the Booyer Valley matchup for us on 93.7 K Carroll. Tyler and I will head back to the office after our broadcast tonight. We'll gather up all the volleyball results, all the cross-country results, and also all of the girls swimming results. We'll get all that typed up for you. We'll get recap stories typed up and posted to the website at 1380kcim.com. That'll be on the report, scores, and stats page. We'll have each sport broken down for you. Cross country will be girls' results and then boys' results, so there'll be two different pages. Swimming, of course, and volleyball will be their own separate pages. Penalty on the serve received to Ashland. They run the slide to Franny Glenn, and there it is. The Kuemper Knights are going to win it here as they take that first one at 25-22. Ashland baiting unofficially with their 12th assist. Glenn with their 4th kill, and the Knights win it here 25-22. We'll step away, take a break. We're coming back in 2 minutes right here on Kick 106.7.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we're here to make sure you're protected through all stages of life. Knowing your loved ones will be taken care of can give you peace of mind and a sense of security.
We understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyham to capture our youth in photos from local events. They will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Roselle Mutual to Our team is there when you need us.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Well, welcome you back here, coming to you live again from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Knights able to pick up a win here in the first set tonight, 25-22, as they knock off Red Oak. Kenya Prescott now with the serve, and that first one into the net. So Red Oak will take their first lead of the night as we start the second set with the Tigers up now 1-0. Unofficially, Franny Glenn 4 kills, Sophie Bating 5, and Ashlyn Bating with 12 assists in that first set. Carrick with the serve. They'll set up now for Annie Ginn. Class court dug by Ramirez. Blackman sets it up over on the left side for Lennon O'Neill. And now Ashlyn over it to the left side, and there is Kinsey Schoen with her third kill of the night. Bating picking up her 13th assist, and the Knights have tied it at 1 apiece. Kuemper had their largest lead twice at 4. They actually had it 3 times in that first set, 9-5, 23-19, and 24-20. Ramirez sets it up in the middle. Carball jumps extremely well. She'll attack. It hit the netting that comes down from the ceiling that divides the court, so it's going to be out of bounds off of Kuemper. It'll be a point for Red Oak. They'll lead it here 2-1. So Blackman will head back now to the service line. Serve on the way, played by Peter, up to Bating. Into the middle to Franny Glenn. We're going to get 2 touches on that set. Ashlyn was having to back up on that one a little bit and just didn't get the feet set. Serve coming up here. It'll be taken by Prescott. They'll work it to Ashlyn, right side to Schoen. And that is going to be a tool for Kinsey Schoen. There was a couple of players right next to the net. I was kind of waiting to see if there was going to be a net violation. There wasn't, and the Knights take their first lead here at 3-2. Serve coming up for Schoen. Played by Blackman, now off to Ramirez, left side Johnson. That'll be blocked, but tooled out of bounds as it went back over onto the Red Oak side. And Red Oak actually was up 3-2. They now lead it 4-2. So they have their largest lead here of the night. Schoen will check out. Schaefer will check in for Kuemper. O'Neill heads back to serve now for Red Oak. Serve on the way by O'Neill, goes back middle, played by Schaefer. Bating will set it up left side for Venner. Attack on the way is going to get off Blackman. Cameron Venner with her second of the night. Great bump sets that time by Ashlyn Bating on the run. That'll cut the night lead here to 4-3. Our new A Ford feature vehicle of the game, a 2018 Pacifica Touran L Plus minivan, 19,908 miles, 1 owner. We'll give you more details here in a moment. Lexi Johnson with the attack, dug that time by Glenn. Ashlyn sets up Sophie, blocked, and that is going to be off of Sophie Bating. In the back row, or Franny Glenn, I should say, in the back row. Sophie had it blocked, and it's now 5-3. Prescott comes back in for Glenn as Lexi Johnson will go back to serve for Red Oak. Jump serve, top spin, taken by Schaefer up to Ashlyn. Middle set for Sophie, tooled, and that'll be a tool off of the block. And Sophie Bating with her 6th of the night. And Kuemper down by 1 here at 5-4. For more details on that new A Ford feature vehicle, call 800-861-7268. Serve played by Carrick. Up now to Carlson. They go to Bond, and Bond hits it wide. And we are tied at 5-5. Our second tie here in this set. Casey Peter now heading back to the service line. Peter serve on the way, going to be played by Carrick. Up now, and now we're going to get 2 hits on that set on Carlson. And that is going to give Kuemper their first lead here of the game at 6-5. So Casey Peter again set to serve it away. That'll be played by Blackman. Up to Carlson. Middle set for Bond. That'll be blocked that time by Venner. Pushed over by Johnson. Prescott to Ashlyn. Now to Sophie. And Sophie picks up her 7th kill here tonight. 7-5. Kuemper with the lead here. Early set. 2 Knights won the first set 25-22. Sports on the go with me, Jeff Blackman. Powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids. Home of warranty forever. Now you're home for free oil changes for life. Blackman on the serve receive. Carlson sets it up left side for Carrick. Dug by Schaefer, kept alive by Ashland, and now Venner will push it across on the free ball. Johnson over to Carlson. Right side to Carrick. Touch to the net. Popped up by Sophie. Ashland sets up Sophie, who tips it down for the kill. Sophie using her athleticism there in the middle. She tipped it over off of the block, tipped it then into the air to Ashland, and then come running down the net. And Ashland just set her in the middle, and she tipped it to the left front that was open. Knights lead it here 8-5. Blackman on the serve receive over to Carlson. Now to Carrick. Tipped to the donut. Dug by Venner. Ashland sets up Sophie again. Blocked. And that is going to be a block for Red Oak. It bounced back and went off a couple of Knight players. And Red Oak on the board, and the Knights lead is cut here to 8-6. Laney DeVries goes back to serve it away, and now for Red Oak. Great crowd on hand for this one here tonight. Serve on the way, played by Prescott. Now up to Ashland, left side to Venner, and that'll be blocked. Popped back up by Ashland. Schaefer dives for it, but it'll land on the Kuemper side, and she'll go sliding under the net as well. That'll make it now 8-7. See former Kuemper star Mallory Bading in the house across the way here tonight. Serve on the way, played by Prescott up to Ashland. They get it over to Sophie. That on time on the slide block. Venner gets it from Prescott down the line, dug by Johnson. Carlson sets it up for Bond. She'll attack, played by Prescott back left to Ashland. Now to Sophie. Sophie goes towards the left front, but just missed wide. Saw that opening, tried to hit it hard, but just missed, and we're tied at 8-8. Don't forget, we've got our video package running right now. Travis Brink's running that camera. The video powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids. Ashland baiting over to Venner. Venner will attack. That is going to be off of DeVries and into the net. So the Knights will lead it here 9-8. Schaefer will check out. Schoen's back in. And Venner will head back to the service line. DeVries will check out. Checking back in now is Carball for Red Oak. Venner serve, played by Blackman. Up to Carlson into the middle to Carrick, and Carrick going to pick up another one. We are now tied at serve on the way. That is going to be played off of Venner, and Red Oak has come back and taken the lead here as they lead it on the ace serve, now 10-9. That ace serve by Ramirez, the first ace serve for them tonight. Ramirez with the serve, played by Penalty, and nobody took the second ball. Baiting and Schoen with transition. Ashland was screaming, help, help, help. You could see her jumping up and down here. Nobody went over to help. And we are now an 11-9 lead for Red Oak. We've got a timeout called by Kuemper. We'll step away back in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Red Oak rallying back here after it looked like Kuemper was starting to gain control of the second set, up 8-5. The Tigers have taken an 11-9 lead. Ashland Baiting sets up Schoen. Big swing, blocked in the net, popped up by Prescott. Sophie now free balls it across. Blackman out of the back left, gets it over to Ramirez. Left side Carrick, miss hits on that one and hits it into the net. That one came off her hand. It looked like it just caught her fingertips and went right into the net. The Knights now trail at 11-10 as Kenya Prescott will head back to serve. Prescott set to serve it. Serve back right. Played up by Carrick to Ramirez. Left side Carball. Cross court dug by Prescott. Now over to Ashland. Left side Schoen. Down the line off of Johnson, and Kenzie Schoen picks up another kill, her fifth of the night. And Kuemper ties this one back up. We're tied at 11. That is our fifth tie here in this second set. Prescott again serve, played by Blackman. Merced works it right side. That's a Ramirez on the set. The attack by Carrot going to be wide. And Kuemper has it grabbed the lead back here at 12-11. Our third lead change in this second set. Kale Waniger trying to fan people off over there. Served by Prescott into the net. And we are tied again at 12-12. Both teams, I'm surprised with the serve issues that both teams have had here tonight. It's been better in this second set. Jump serve on the way, played by Prescott. Now off to Ashland. They'll run it right side to Franny Glenn. Touch to the net, popped up that time by Carrick, and Blackman will free ball it across. Played up by Penalty. Ashland out of bounds. Will go to Venner out of the back right. Attack off the top of the net. Going to drop in for Cameron Venner. Ashland now's got 20 assists unofficially. Knights lead it here 13-12. Kylie Trecker in the house tonight across the way. Ashland Baiting will serve it away. Jump serve on the way. That is going to be played by Johnson up to Ramirez. Tip to the donut, dug by Ashland. Prescott sets it up right side. Casey Peter blocked to the net, popped up, and we're going to get, that going to be 4 hits going to go against Kuemper. So it wasn't blocked, it was into the top of the tape. Tied at 13-13. We were tied at 8 and 9, then 11, then 12, now 13. Blackman with the serve, played by Peter. Near the 10-foot line left side, they go to Franny Glenn, touch to the net, dug by Blackman. Now off to Ramirez, into the back row to Carrick. That'll be played up by Prescott to Ashland. Left side shown, tipped across and drops it in. She went up and acted like she was going to swing hard, and then ended up kind of adjusting at the last second and just barely hit it, but right over the block. And the Knights lead it here 14-13. Schoen will head back to serve. Their serve, though, goes into the net. So another missed serve for Kuemper opens the door here for Red Oak. Schoen out, Schaefer in. Bond will check in. Ramirez will check out for Red Oak. Served by O'Neill, played by Schaefer back right to Baiting. Into the middle to Casey Peter, big swing, played by Blackman, kept alive by Bond. Back row attack from Carrot, dug by Schaefer. Ashland over to Venner, pushes it across, played by Backman, back left. They work it back over to, that is number 5, Bond, and Bond able to drop one in, cross court out to the right side, and Red Oak leads it again at 15-14, our fourth lead change here in this, fifth lead change, I should say. Nope, fourth lead change here in this second set. O'Neill again with the serve, played by Schaefer, up to Ashland Baiting, over to Venner left side, touch to the net, played up by Blackman, over it now to O'Neill left side, Johnson, and that'll be free-balled over on the third ball by Prescott. Kind of buried on Kuemper for a moment. Now you got a big block by Venner and Glenn, and the Knights have tied it at 15. On that last play here a moment ago, Kuemper went up to block. It dropped down on top of him. They popped it up in the air, and then it went backwards on the second ball, and that's when Prescott was able to free ball it over, and then they got the block later off of the attack from Glenn and Venner. Blackman on the serve receive, now into the middle to Carlson, and then to Johnson, and Johnson going to pick up a kill. Lexi Johnson will put Glenwood back up by 1, 16-15. Knights up 1-0 here, winning 25-22 in that first set. You're listening to high school volleyball here on Kick 106.7, KIKD Lake City, Carroll. Venner out of the left side, played up into the air by Johnson. Carlson comes over to Bond. She'll roll deep. That's going to go long. Great job, Schaefer, doing what she needed to do, paying attention, tracking the ball to try and play it. Prescott got to the line and was yelling out, out, out to let her know that that ball was going to go out of bounds. Good job that time by the back row by Kuemper. Peter played up by Blackman. Over now to Carlson to Carrick, and now we're going to get a net violation on Kuemper. And that'll put Red Oak back up by 1, 17-16. Heard the whistle. Kind of took my eye off of who was swinging there for a second. I had to realize that it was Carrick, but heard the whistle, so knew there had to be a violation. Penalty on the serve receive to Prescott. Bump set left side. Venner touched the net. Popped up in the air that time. Over to Carlson, now tipped down by Carbaugh, and she'll drop it on the line. Carbaugh, not the tallest girl in the middle, but man, she jumped so well. And Red Oak leads it here 18-16. Athletic, tough player in the middle for Red Oak. Served by DeVries, played sideways by Prescott. Bating dives for it. Ashland did to try and keep it alive, but that'll be an ace serve. And Red Oak now matches their largest lead here at 19-16. Timeout called by Kuemper. We'll step away with them. We'll be back with more Kuemper volleyball action coming up in 30 seconds right here on Kick 106.7.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Red Oak looking to even this match up here. They're down 1-0 as Kuemper won the first one 25-22. We've had 4 lead changes in this second set. The last one when Red Oak got up 15-14. We've been tied at 15 and at 16 since then, but now a 3-0 run by Red Oak. They lead at 19-16. DeVries' serve played at that time by Prescott. Over to Ash, left side. Venner attacks down the line, dug by Johnson. They'll work it over to Bond out of the left side. She'll go across court, dug by Prescott to Ashland. They run the slide with Sophie, popped up by DeVries, kept alive by Johnson, and now pushed over by Carlson. Penalty to Bating. Nice job that time by Ashland to just tip it over and stay out of the net. The attack out of the right side is going to drop in for Carrick. As she got it off of the block attempt, or actually off of the dig attempt by Kuemper, and the lead is 4 at 20-16. DeVries again will serve, and that is going to be played by Peddle. Up to Bating, tipped across by Ashland, dug by Carlson over the left side. Carrick goes down line, played up nicely by Penalty. Prescott gets it up to Venner, tipped into the donut. Nobody went for it, and it'll drop in for Cameron Venner. Knights have a chance here, down 20-17, but need to get on a little bit of a run here as Cameron Venner heads back to serve. Sophie Bating 8 kills right now, and officially Kenzie Schoen with 6. They need to get Franny Glynn going. She doesn't have any here in this second set. The attack into the net that time by Bond, and the Knights with 2 straight trail it here 20-18. Ramirez will check in now for Bond, as Venner heads back to serve for Kuemper. Coming to you live from our Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Carlson sets it up for Ramirez off the right side, dug nicely by Prescott. They'll work it over to Schoen, and that is going to be dug by Johnson, kept alive by Carlson. Now free balled over by Carbaugh. Prescott off to Ashland. They get it to Sophie, touch to the net. It'll be kept alive. Carrot gets it into the middle before Carbaugh will free ball it across. Prescott up to Ashland. Left side, Schoen tipped toward the donut. That's going to be out of bounds again off of Carlson. Schoen with her 7th. Again, went up like she was going to swing hard, then at the last second kind of adjusted her arms and just kind of popped that one up and over. Served by Venner, nearly an ace. Ramirez keeps it alive. Now Carbaugh tipped, and then it'll be dug into the net that time by Venner. Diving for it was Ashley, but they couldn't get a third ball up over the net. So Red Oak snaps the Kuemper run here and makes it 21-19. Venner now cleaning up a little moisture out on the floor as O'Neill checks in for Carlson. And Ramirez will head back to serve for the Tigers. Serve on the way, played by Prescott, now up to Ashland. Middle set for Sophie, and a big kill for Sophie Bating. Her 9th. Kuemper got a chance again here, down 21-20 as Prescott will head back to serve. Penalty, Venner in the back row. Franny, Schoen, and Ashland in the front row. Prescott served deep, played back right by Carrick, up to Ramirez, now into the middle to O'Neill, and that'll be a tool. Got it off of the block in the middle. Red Oak up here 22-20. Tori Carrick again heads back to serve now for the Tigers. Jump serve on the way, played by Venner up to Ashland. Left side now to Schoen, and that'll be a tool. Got it through the fingertips. Not a tool, but a kill. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. 22-20. That is going to be her 8th. Unofficially right now, I've got Ashlyn Bading with 25 assists. Knights down 22-21. And it will be Ashlyn Bading heading back to the service line. She had a nice service run in that first game. Had to tie her right shoe real quick. Ashlyn's had a heck of a night here so far tonight. Her serve down the line played by Lexi sideways. Carrot keeps it alive, and now O'Neill will free ball it across. Prescott up to Ashlyn. Right side to Glenn, and that is going to be touched to the net, and then off of Carrick in the back row. Or Ramirez, excuse me. The Knights have evened it at 22-22. Franny Glenn with her first kill here in the second set, and couldn't have come at a bigger time. Red Oak going to call a timeout. We'll step away with them. 22-22 set 2. Knights up 1-0. We're back in 30 seconds right here on Kick 106.7.
At Roselle Mutual Insurance, a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyham to capture our youth in photos from local events. They will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Roselle Mutual today at 792-4525 for all your insurance needs. Our team is there when you need us.
Kuemper has rallied back to tie this one at 22-22. It's the first time we've been tied since we were at 16-16. Red Oak went on a 4-0 run at that point to take a 20-16 lead. The Knights have chipped away at it, had it down to 20-19, then fell down again 21-19 and 22-20, but have scored 2 straight. And Ashlyn Bading will head back to the service lineup for Kuemper. Bading serving out of the back right. They've got her played short. Jump serve going to be short, played by Johnson. Now up to Ramirez, back to Johnson. Tipped to the donut, popped up by Schoen. Ashlyn bump sets it, but she almost kind of ran into Schoen on that bump set. Schoen was trying to get out of the way, and it forced Ashlyn on that bump set to not be able to hit it very well, and it ended up going into the net. So Red Oak will have the lead again here at 23-22. Blackman will go back to serve. Serves deep left, played by Venner sideways. Schoen keeps it alive. Franny will tip it deep, played by Blackman. Ramirez over the left side. Johnson, big swing, popped up on the touch. Played that time by Prescott to Venner, left side now. That's going to be an overpass, and Kuemper not going to be able to clear it in 3. And Red Oak has a set point. They lead here 24-22. That set a little too close to the net for Schoen to be able to do much with it. And Blackman will serve for the set for the Tigers. Serve on the way, deep left, played by Venner. Tracked down by Bading. They'll come over to Peter. She'll bump it across on the free ball. Carrot gets it now to Ramirez, and there is the game winner, Lexi Johnson. We'll give Red Oak set number 2, 25-22. We'll step away, take a break. We're tied at 1 set apiece. We're back in 2 minutes right here on Kick 106.7.
RJV.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with 0 damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF PRO.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Red Oak to serve it as we start set 3. They'll set up for Annie Glenn. Touch to the net, popped up into the air that time by O'Neill, and there is Carball with a big swing, and Red Oak has taken a 1-0 lead here in set number 3. Knights led all of set 1, had it tied a few times, but never trailed in that first set. We had 4 lead changes in the second set. Red Oak now leads early here in set 3. Venner on the serve receive. They'll get it off to Franny. She's going to go deep and sails it long. And the Tigers lead it here 2-0. Two of the top programs in the Hawkeye 10 Conference squaring off here tonight. Jump serve by Carrick, played by Venner. Now off to Ashland. Left side to Schoen, and that is going to drop on the line. Kenzie now with a 9 here on the night. That is unofficial, of course. And it is 2-1 in favor of Red Oak. Serve coming up by Ashland Bating. That'll be played by Blackman. They work it now from Ramirez into the back row attack, blocked by Glenn, tipped over though by Carball. And Carball found the right front for Kuemper open, able to drop it in there, and the Tigers lead it 3-1. And right now, Red Oak just a little bit quicker to the ball, I guess, in a way. They've been making the plays, and Kuemper's having to react to that. Venner up to Ashland, middle set to Franny, touch to the net. They work it over to Ramirez, to Johnson, and there is another tool, and it's a 4-1 in favor of Red Oak. Kuemper right now looks a little bit, just a little bit out of it out on the court. Not that they're not playing hard or anything like that. They just don't know for sure what their answer is. Ashland baiting to Franny, touch to the net. That'll be kept alive. Nice digging play by Ramirez. Blackman will free ball it over. Ashland goes left side to Schoen. Dumped to the donut. Played by Ramirez to Blackman. Left side to Johnson. Tipped across top of the top of the net. Played by Glenn to Bating. Over to Peter. That'll be dug in the back row by Carrick. Ramirez left side again to Johnson. Touch to the net. Played up by Prescott, but Kuemper not able to get the ball over it. It's a 5-1 lead for Red Oak. Red Oak seems to know exactly where Kuemper wants to hit and are hitting out of, and they have everything covered. Kuemper's reacting in a way to what Red Oak is doing on their swings. Bating gets it over now to Casey Peter, and there's a big swing. That is what the Knights needed. That's her first of the night. The Knights trail it here 5-2. So Kenzie Schoen will head back to the service line. Knights just need somebody to kind of step up here. So serve taken that time by Carrick. They'll go Johnson in the middle, and that'll be tooled. That went backwards off of the block and out of bounds. Back behind the court, 6-2 Red Oak. Tigers match their largest lead here of the night. Coming up with the serve now is going to be O'Neill. O'Neill with the serve, played by Schaefer up to Ashland. Back set it over the net, and it's going to be 2 touches. Yep. So that'll go against Kuemper. And the Tigers now lead at 7-2. Macro attack is what they're going to call. That one went over on Ashland. On the second ball. O'Neill with the serve, and that'll be played up by Prescott. Bating runs into Peter trying to get to it. Now Prescott will free ball it across. Lennon sets it up in the middle, and we're going to get a net violation going to go on Red Oak. Maybe that'll be what jump starts this night team here in this third set. Long way to go here, but they need something good to happen to them. Serve coming up here for Franny Glenn. So Glenn looking to serve it away. Knights down 7-3. Gets the whistle. And there is the serve. Goes back right. Played by Johnson. Now off to Carlson. Back to Johnson. Pushed across. And we're going to get that time the call. They're going to call 2 touches on him. And that'll make it 7-4. That's kind of that hard, low push that players are able to do today they couldn't do 10 years ago. Serve on the way. Drops in for an ace for Franny Glenn. That is her first here tonight, 4th of the night for the Knights. They had Red Oak kind of out of system a lot in that first set. The Knights have really not been out of system, but not as in system as they'd like here in the second and third set, especially here in this third. Blackman free balls it across on the third ball. Ashland now sets it up for Venner, tipped across, that'll be tooled. She pushed it across, it went off the block in the right front and then dropped down on the block, so that is number 5 for Venner. The Knights trail it here 7-6. Serve on the way again by Franny Glenn. That is going to be played by Blackman. Up now to Carlson. Middle set Johnson. Big swing. Dug nicely by Ashley. Schaefer will get it over to Peters. She'll free ball it across. Blackman up now to Carlson. Left side again. Johnson. Big swing down the line. And that one is going to drop in for Lexi Johnson. And the Tigers lead at 8-6. IK Manning Booyer Valley tied 1-1 over on KKRL. Served by Johnson, going to be played up by Venner. Now off to Ashlyn Bating. Middle set for Sophie Bating, and that is going to be blocked. Sophie trying to go straight ahead out of the middle. The Knights have done that several times tonight, not hitting it around that block in the middle, and they're hitting it right into the block. Lexi Johnson serve, played by Schaefer. Now off to Ashlyn, right side to Peter. Big swing out of the right side for Casey Peter. She'll pick up the kill. Kuemper trails it here 9-7. Serve coming up here for Casey Peter. Her top spin played by Blackman back middle. Now off to Carlson. Carrick will tip it across. Prescott on the free ball. To Ashlyn. They run the slide with Sophie, and that is going to be off the top of the net. 4 hits on Kuemper. And Red Oak leads it here 10-7. Red Oak is starting to defend that slide a little bit. They had 2 blockers there. That ball, though, into the net. Serve on the way, played by Penalty. Up on the overpass, tipped down by Carbaugh. And it's 11-7 in favor of a Red Oak. Knights have got to get a good serve receive here. Get it up to Ashlyn in good shape. Give her some options. Serve coming up. That is going to sail long. That is maybe the break the Knights need. They trail it here 11-8. They've not led, and we have not been tied in this third set. We are tied 1 set apiece. Kuemper won the first 25-22. Red Oak won the second 25-22. Serve on the way from Venner. Dug by Blackman. Now over to the right side, and that is a big, big block from Sophie Bating. The attack by Ramirez right back into her, and it's 11-9. Served by Venner, played by Johnson, now to Carlson. Left side Carbaugh, and that'll be tooled. It'll be touched at the net, and it's going to drop in. And that is going to make it now 12-9. Checking out is Carlson. Ramirez back in, or actually Ramirez goes back to serve. Serve on the way, played by Penalty, up to Bating. Middle set Sophie, tipped over to the right front or left front. That's going to go into the scores table as Blackman runs into that scores table. Great hustle that time by Blackman from Red Oak to try and get to that second ball. She crashed into the scores table, and it's now 12-10. Laura Schaefer and Megan Neighborhouse down there working that scores table tonight. Prescott with a jump serve, played that time by Blackman. Now up to Ramirez, left side Carbaugh, and there's a big swing dug nicely by Penalty. Ashlyn gets it off to Schoen. She'll free ball it across. Kuemper didn't transition on that one. Now Lexi Johnson, big swing. That's going to be played, and we're going to get 4 hits. 4 going to go against Red Oak that time, as that one did not get blocked. It was off the top of the net. Hard for me to see at my angle sometimes if that ball's touched or if it just bounces back off of the net. Knights have a chance to tie it here with Prescott back to serve. Serve going to be played by Blackman. Ramirez over to the right side. Big swing for Carrick, and that will drop in. Kuemper just can't get the lead here, can't tie it, can't get the lead in this third set. They've cut it to 1 a couple of different times. They were down 7-6, now then 12-11. Jump serve by Carrick, played by Prescott. Nice serve received to Ashlyn over to Franny Glenn, and she'll miss wide out of the middle. Is going over towards the Kuemper crowd, that back right side, and hit it long. It's now 14-11. Serve again by Ramirez, or by Carrick, and that is going to be an ace. Venner had to dive forward for it, took something off of that jump serve, and Venner dove forward, and it went off of her over the net and out of bounds. 15-11 now Red Oak. They match their largest lead here in this third set. Jump serve, that'll sail long. Good communication that time by Kuemper, and that's going to make it 15-12. Ashlyn Baiting will go back to serve. Peter checks back in for penalty. Serve coming up here by Ashlyn, played by Blackman. Johnson has to play it over by the bench. It'll be free balled over by Carbaugh. Played up by Schoen to Ashlyn. Back row attack now for Venner, and that'll sail long. 16-12 in favor of Red Oak. So Blackman again will serve. The serve played by Venner up to Ashlyn, left side for Peter. Had to back up to play it and drops it right on the back line. Casey Peter with her third. She's come on here these last two sets. Knights trail it here 16-13. Kenzie Schoen now back to serve. Serve on the way into the net. So that'll get Schaefer into the game now for Schoen. 17-13 Red Oak. Motor Inn player of the game coming up following the match tonight. Motor Inn of Cary, your premier Toyota, Chevy, and Buick dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Serve played up by Glenn, now to Ashlyn, over to Venner, left side, cross court, dug by Blackman, popped up by O'Neill, tipped across that time and out of bounds by DeVries. DeVries had to kind of tip that one out as she was spinning to try and get towards the net and face the net. And tipped it wide to the left side of the Kuemper defense at 17-14. Franny Glenn with the serve, and again another service error for Kuemper. They have really hurt themselves with those here tonight. It's now 18-14. Lexi Johnson back to serve now for Red Oak. Her jump serve played by Schaefer up over the net, tipped down by DeVries on the overpass. And Red Oak has their largest lead now at 19-14, and Kuemper going to call a timeout. We'll step away with them. Tigers have tied the Knights at 1 set apiece. They lead set 3, 19-14. We're back in 30 seconds right here on Kick 106.7.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
Now the Red Oak Tigers trying to come back from down 1-0 to go up 2-1. Lexi Johnson back to serve. They lead set 3 here, 19-14. Knights have Prescott, Venner, and Schaefer in that back row. Jump serve on the way, played by Venner. Now Prescott will get it over to Venner left side. That'll be tooled out of bounds by Venner. Prescott picking up the assist on that one. Knights trail it here, 19-15. Nice adjustment that time by Coach Stickrod and his coaching staff during that timeout. Serve on the way by Peter, played by Johnson. Carlson, and we're going to get 2 touches on that set. She was looking for Carrick over here. But the Knights with 2 straight trail it now 19-16. Casey Peter will head back to serve. Serve low, almost an ace, played up that time by Blackman, and 2 touches again on the set. Gonna go against it, Carlson. And the Knights now trail it here 19-17, and we're gonna get checking into the game. It's gonna Ramirez checking in now for Carlson. Angie over there talking with her right now. She's a tremendous coach. Served by Peter, gonna be played up now to Ramirez. Right side they go, and that is going to go long by DeVries. And Kuemper on the timeout has scored 4 straight. They trail at 19-18. Oh no, now they call a touch. So it'll be a point for the Tigers. They lead it here 20-17. And now are we getting a conversation here? I think yep. So our down official and our up official are going to get together. I don't know who called the touch there for sure. They're going to bring the line judges in with them. I did not see either one of the line judges call touch originally, but then I looked down to write in the score in my stats, and when I looked up, they were pointing Red Oak's side. They are going to award the point to Red Oak. It's going to stay at 20-17 in favor of the Tigers. Substitution as penalty will check in now for Peter. DeVries heads back to serve for Red Oak. The serve on the way, played by Prescott, up to Bating, left side of Venner, and that'll be played by Johnson. That attack was down the line. Now Lennon sets it up left side for Carrick, who picks up the kills. That one goes through the fingertips of Schaefer, and it's 21-17. Serve coming up here for DeVries. What do we got? Oh, we've got a player tying their shoe down there. That is Carrick, and to tie her shoe. Coach is kind of teasing her a little bit. Serve on the way, played by Schaefer. Ashland will track it down. Now Venner out of left side, free balls it across. Carrick over to Lennon, right side to Ramirez, blocked to the net, popped up by Carbaugh. Attack is going to drop in that time on the touch for Carrick. 27-17 now, or 22-17, I should say, in favor of Red Oak. Heading back to the service line again, DeVries, played by Prescott. Nice pass up to Bating, left side Venner. And it's going to be kept alive. Johnson got it up to Lennon, now rolled across by Carrick, dug by Schaefer. Over to Bating, Ashland, they'll run the slide with Sophie, and that's going to lucky break. That's what happens when everything's going your way. She hit it off the block. It went sideways. One of their players, it ended up being Carbaugh, dove for it, got a piece of it. It went across the net and drops in for a kill on the Kuemper side, and it's 23-17. Penalty up to Ashland, left side Sophie. Blocked and then tooled out of bounds. So it'll be a point for the Knights. Got 9 now here on the night. And the Knights trail it here 23-18. Schaefer will check out, shown back in for Kuemper. Cameron Venner will serve it away. Lennon sets it up for Carrick and tipped it over to the left front. Nobody was home for Kuemper. Prescott diving to try and get there. It is set point for Red Oak, up 24-18. Sports on the go with me, Jeff Blankman, powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids. We'll tell you about the New Way Ford feature vehicle of the game. Bating tips it down, dug that time and then not dug. It went off of Blackman. So Sophie Bating will pick up number 10 unofficially here tonight. The Knights stay alive, down 24-19 as Kenya Prescott will head back to serve. Serve on the way into the net. That is going to do it here for the Tigers. They'll win set 2 or 3 here, 25-19. They lead Kuemper now 2-1. Kuemper won the first set 25-22. Red Oak come back, won 25-22 in the second set, then wins the third set 25-19. We'll step away, take a break. We're back in 2 minutes with set 4 coming up right here on Kick 106.7
at Carroll County. Iowa, and Avila Bank is now even more available for you. With 16 locations across the state, including new branches in Ames, Ankeny, and Sioux City. Right now, sign up for a Simply Free checking account and get your new debit card instantly. We'll even buy back your old bank's unused checks. Avila Bank has been banking in Iowa since 1870, and we're proud to be growing with your community. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available. Member FDIC.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
Kuemper will need to get it going here as we begin to get ready to begin at set number 3. The Knights have left the gymnasium. You can do that after this third set. They're going to come back and try and get the ship righted here again. They won the first 22, but Red Oak has just been able to make plays. The thing has kind of bounced their way. They've done what they've needed here in this second and third set. The second set bounced back and forth. We had 4 lead changes. Red Oak took the last one at 15-14. But Kuemper never led, couldn't even get it tied in that third set as Red Oak got up 2-0, then led 7-2. The Knights rallied back several times, had it down to 1, but just couldn't get that play to make it tie, and then Red Oak pulls away down the stretch to lead it here 2-1. Now the Knights, and they're going to have to do that, and it's got to start here with a quick start in this fourth set as they trail it right now 2-1. Ashlyn Bating hustling over here to talk with Keith after having to talk with the up official. They're going through the lineups. Our new way Ford feature vehicle of the game tonight, a 2018 Pacifica Touring L Plus minivan. Just under 20,000 miles on it, one owner. You can find more details by checking out the Carroll Broadcasting website at 1380kcim.com or giving New Way Ford a call at 800-861-7268. Sports on the go with me, Jeff Blankman. Powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, home of warranty forever, and now you're home for free oil changes for life. Also, our live video broadcast being run by Travis Blinks tonight is being powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids as well. Prescott serve played by Blackman up to Ramirez, and we're going to get 2 touches on that first ball. So the Knights will grab the lead here in this fourth set. They lead it 1-0. Prescott again will serve it away for the Knights. And the serve played by Blackman backwards, tracked down by Carrot. Now Johnson out of the back row with the attack, played by Prescott, and that's going to drop in. That was a tough one because Schoen kind of darted her head out of the way at the last second, and Prescott, then all of a sudden the ball was on top of her. That's a tough play to make. We're tied at 1-1. Serve on the way by Carrot, played by Penalty up to Ashlyn. Now to Franny Glenn, and Franny going to miss wide. And Red Oak has taken a 2-1 lead. Knights need to get Franny going. She had 4 kills in that first set. And now sitting at 5. So Red Oaks did a nice job of kind of taking her out of it. Carrick with a serve played by Penalty. Now off to Ashlyn. They'll go left side Schoen. And that'll be a tool for Kenzie Schoen. She's got 10 of them. Kuemper has tied it back up here at 2-2. So Bating will head back to the service line. Penalty will check out. Casey Peter going to check in. Ashlyn Bating with the serve. Nice float played by Blackman. Over now to O'Neill. Carrick with the back row attack played by Venner up to Ashlyn. Right side Peter, and that'll sail long. Red Oak leads it here 3-2. Knights have been hitting out in front of the ball here tonight on both the serve. In the serve, they're getting their arm bent. That's why it's sailing long. And then with their attack, they're sailing a lot of things long here tonight. And that's because they're either leaving early, but they're hitting it on the way down a little bit, and they're hitting behind the ball. And that dug by Ashlyn Bating. Venner will free ball it across. Blackman up and now to Ramirez to Lexi Johnson, and that is going to go off of Avery penalty, and it's 4-2 in favor now of Red Oak. Kuemper not getting a lot of touches here either in this second, third, and the early part of the fourth set. They were getting blocks early on. Red Oak made an adjustment, setting the ball further off of the net. Ashlyn Bating now off to Franny Glenn. There's a block. That'll be popped up by Venner, and now it'll be free balled over by Prescott. Ramirez will set it up to a DeVries, touch to the net, played that time by Prescott, over to Ashlyn to Schoen, tipped across, played up by Ramirez. Blackman sets it up for O'Neill, right side, played by Prescott, now off to Ashlyn. Venner will free ball it across. Too many free balls right now for Kuemper. Johnson, left front was wide open. She tipped it there and drops it in. It's 5-2 now in favor of the Red Oak Tigers. Tigers leading this 2-1, now leading by 3 here in the fourth set. Serve on the way, played by Prescott, now to Ashlyn Bating, left side, Casey Peter, touch to the net. Dug up by Blackman. Ramirez, back row set, big swing that time for Carrick. Dug, the Knights will get it over to Venner. She'll free ball it across. Carrick gets it off now to Ramirez, right side to O'Neill, popped up by Bating. Casey Peter will get it, again, Venner has to free ball it across. Lexi Johnson gets the tool, got it off the block attempt that time of Peter and Glenn. And the Tigers lead it here by a score of 6-2. And Kuemper again giving way too many free balls right now over to Red Oak. Knights have always been a team that has swung. They're not swinging right now. Ashlyn Bating over to Casey Peter. There's a swing. That one will sail long. And it's 7-2 in favor of Red Oak. Aubrey Houghton going to check into the ballgame now. She'll check in for Peter. So Peter will check out. The sophomore will check in. Coach Stickrod trying to find something that'll work. You can see the frustration right now in the Kuemper faces. And that serve going to sail long, that time by Blackman. And it's now 7-3. So Kenzie Schoen will go to serve for the Knights. The serve on the way, going to be played up by Blackman. They'll get it up now to Ramirez, to Johnson, and that block. She hit it so hard that Glenn and Venner went up for the block, and the ball shot all the way back out of the back of the court, not out of bounds. It's 8-3 in favor of Red Oak. Lennon O'Neill goes back to serve. Schaefer will check back in for Schoen. And there is going to be an ace serve for Lennon. Lennon O'Neill with the ace serve. Timeout going to be called by Kuemper. Just the second ace serve here for Red Oak tonight. 9-3 in favor of the Tigers here in set 4. They lead it 2-1. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Lennon O'Neill heads back to the service line here. South Central Calhoun picking up a couple of sweeps over GTRA and Storm Lake St. Mary's tonight. Serve received by Schaefer over to Prescott, left side. Venner, big swing, popped up by Blackman. Working out at Johnson, left side, off the top of the net, dug by Prescott, kept alive by Venner, and now it'll be Houghton free balling it across. O'Neill sets it up for Johnson, and it is all Red Oak right now. They lead it here 10-3. As Lexi Johnson playing very well. This whole Red Oak team right now playing well. This does not look like a team that's 3-3. O'Neal with the serve, played by Prescott. Baiting has to track that one down. And now Prescott's ball goes into the net. It's 11-3 in favor of Red Oak. Coach Stickrod looking to maybe make another substitution here. He's talking with some of his players on the bench. Prescott on the serve, received a Venner to Houghton, and that is going to be touched, and that'll be a kill for Audrey. So Audrey Houghton with the kill. The Knights down here 11-4. Franny Glenn heads back now to the service line. Serve on the way is off the top of the net. It'll drop back on the Kuemper side. It's 12-4 Red Oak. Kuemper hasn't served it real well tonight. They have not swung real well tonight. It has not been a typical Kuemper night here. Houghton with it, free balls it across. They'll get it off now to Carlson over to Carrick, and Carrick gonna drop another one in, and Red Oak looking like right now they're gonna run away and hide here in the fourth set. We're gonna get a timeout called by Kuemper. Knights need to rally here. They trail it 13-4 in this fourth set. They're down 2-1. We're back with more volleyball coverage coming up from Kuemper in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
At T-Mobile Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
Lexi Johnson going to serve it. Houghton going to check out. Casey Peter going to check back in for the Knights. 13-4 Red Oak, set number 4. They're up 2-1. The serve, played by Schaefer, up now to Ashland. To Sophie, and that is going to be blocked in the middle again. Sophie trying to go straight ahead out of the middle. It's 14-4. Johnson again with the serve. Played up that time by Venner. Now off to Prescott, left side Venner, and that'll be blocked. Played up by Venner, tipped down that time, and blocked back over by Red Oak. Now Venner again out of the left side, touched the net, played by Blackman. And now we're going to get an under the net violation, going to go on Carlson. So the Knights will pick up the point, down 14-5. Motorden player of the game coming up following the match tonight. Motorden of Cary, your premier Toyota Chevy and Buick dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Serve received that time by Blackman. They'll work it over to the left side, and Carrick with the kill this time up for Red Oak, and they lead it here 15-5. Penalty going to check in now for Peter, thanks to Nathan Cones hanging out back in the studio tonight, monitoring this game and the game going on over on KKRL. Serve by DeVries, played by Penalty. Baiting, sets it up left side for Venner, and that'll be a kill for Cameron Venner. That is number 7 for her. 15-6. In favor of Red Oak. Cameron Venner again heads back to the service line. Serve, played by Blackman. Carlson sets it up now for Carrick. Popped up by Venner over to Ashley. And now Prescott will have to free ball it across. Johnson gets it over to the left side to Ramirez, and that is going to be touched to the net, then off of Prescott, and that'll be another point for Red Oak. And they lead it 16-6. O'Neal will check in for Carlson. A loss here by Kuemper would put him 0-2 right now against Hawkeye 10 competition, and 4-4 on the season. Still early. This team talented enough to get back down to state, but they'll have to right the ship. It's still early, like I said, not throwing in anything here. Just Kuemper right now. We knew it was going to be tough. You're playing Glenwood and then Red Oak back-to-back, two of the premier teams in this conference, along with Kuemper. Carball that time tried to tip that one after jumping up in the air, and she'll tip that one into the net. Knights have scored 2 straight, down 16-8. Still time to rally back. Plenty of time to get this one here in fourth set and then take it to a fifth. Kenya Prescott will serve. Serve going to be played by Johnson. Ramirez sets it up for Carrick right side, and there is going to be a tool. Knights didn't get pressed on that block, and it came down on their side, and it's 17-8. So Carrick, again with a jump serve. She's given Kuemper some problems. Venner on the serve received to Ashland, now to Franny. That'll be played up by Ramirez, over to Blackman. Right side now to O'Neill, tipped across to the donut, dug by Bating. Kept alive by Schoen, free ball over by Glenn. Ramirez sets up Johnson off the diving Prescott, 18-8 in favor of Red Oak. Tigers in really good shape here in this fourth set right now. They're cruising in every aspect of this game. Kenya Prescott up to Ashland Bating. 2 touches on that set. 19-8 in favor of the Tigers. Kuemper will get it going. Don't count him out, folks. Serve again by Carrick, played by Venner, and that is going to be an ace serve over the net and out of bounds. 20-8 in favor of Red Oak. Houghton up again, trying to cheer on her teammates out there. Carrick serve on the way. That's going to drop in for an ace. Venner and Prescott that time. Venner kind of stepped out of the way, and Prescott tried to slide in, and it drops in. We're going to get a substitution here. Venner will check out. Carrick again will go to serve it away. The serve going to be played up and over on the overpass. Johnson now off to Ramirez, to Carrick in the back row. That'll be played up by Prescott to Ashland Bating. Schoen with the swing, played by Blackman, kept alive back over to Kuemper, tipped down by Glenn. Played up that time by O'Neill. Now Johnson tips to that left front corner. Prescott diving to try and keep it alive. And it's 22-8. Cannot remember the last time I saw something go this way for Kuemper, especially here on their home gym. Almost an ace serve. Franny Glenn will knock it across, played by Johnson. They get it in the middle to Carball. Kuemper's got to get it over on the third. They do on an attack by Glenn. That ball was kind of bounding all over the place. That ball is kept alive. Now they work it over to Schoen. Ramirez sets it up in the back row. Touch to the net by Glenn, but it'll drop 23-8. Time beginning to run out here for the Knights. They're going to drop their second straight here in the conference. Carrick with the jump serve. That'll sail long. And it's 23-9 as Casey Peter going to check in now for Avery penalty. Ashland Bating back to the service line for Kuemper. Mackey Motors postgame coach show coming up following the match here, and there is going to be an ace serve for Ashland Bating, her third. Serve coming up again here for Ashland. Serve on the way, sails along. 24, I should say, to 10. It is a match point for Red Oak and their crowd. Pretty good sized crowd on their feet. Serve on the way, played up by Peter. That's going to be an overpass, and we're going to get a point. Going to go for Red Oak, and that is going to do it as Red Oak will win this fourth set here 25-10. The Tigers will defeat the Kuemper Knights here by a score of 3-0. They win it 22-25. 25-22, 25-19, and 25-10. Our Mackey Motors postgame show, that is coming up for you next right here on Kick 106.7.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
This is Iowa, and Avila Bank is now even more available for you. With 16 locations across the state, including new branches in Ames, Ankeny, and Sioux City. Right now, sign up for a Simply Free checking account and get your new debit card instantly. We'll even buy back your old bank's unused checks. Avila Bank has been banking in Iowa since 1870, and we're proud to be growing with your community. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available. Member FDIC.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the Project Lumber with Logan and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with 0 damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy